Dangler.
Hey, nigga, step back. Most of y'all thoughts ain't even an attack. Ever got kicked out the crib, then snap. Just get snapped, nigga, gotta move pack. You know it get cold when you sleeping in the trap. Damn, only speaking truth and facts. Frank do a lot in the booth when he rap. Cause I be the shit and y'all just crap. 7-11.
What is good, guys? It's your boy BmanDaKilla, and I'm here with another video for you guys. So, oh man, I cannot believe this, man. I'm a little sad right now. I woke up to this, man, and it's like it hit me in the heart right here, in the heart. It bleeds. Do you not understand? Like, this is crazy to hear this shit. It bleeds from my chest.
I don't give a fuck.
No, but seriously, no. But yeah, it's as you can see from the title, it has been confirmed that SAO is scheduled to leave Netflix. Now, before I get into it, you know, anything I talk about, I always provide a source. So I will have that link in the description down below if you want to go check it out for yourself. Because you know, all I do is spit that real shit. Understand that. No fake shit. But I know some people like to fact check me. Got him! Got him! So go and check for yourself, alright? But you know, I always have a notepad and I always get the gist of what's very important. So it was some interesting stuff that did stand out to me that I do want to talk about while I'm going through my notes, alright? So stick with me. And also, before I start, thumbs up the video, subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 1K. Share the video around, things like that. I greatly appreciate that. So let's get right into the news. Looking at this. Alright, so it says Sword Art Online has been scheduled to leave Netflix on June 2019. Said SAO is actually one of the longest anime series up to date on Netflix, which is crazy. Because originally, this, if you don't know a little history of SAO, that do a little digging myself. This is actually a manga back in 2008, I believe. So, and again, it got popular over the years when the novel was out, to the point in 2012 they actually aired it as an anime. And since then, it's been really popular with games, the show itself, and things like that. So now it's actually already working on its third season. I have not seen the third season yet, but I do hear it's pretty decent. So kind of vice versa. And the thing with SAO, despite everything, it has a very divided community. Like, a lot of people love this, a lot of people don't like it, and then it's in between. I myself, a little story time, I myself was one of those individuals that wasn't interested in SAO, but a couple years ago, during college, when I was like trying to look for new animes to watch, it was actually mentioned to me, like, you should actually watch this. I watched the first season of it, and I was very impressed and things like that. And even the other season, I actually like this anime. I do feel like it does get a lot of unnecessary hate at times, but I can see why people don't like it, and then I see people who do like it. It's a little bit of a mixed emotion of a bag though of this anime. But overall, I don't think it's an overall bad anime. I think it has its shortcomings at times, but overall, I think this is one of those animes where in history, you know, in a new era, it's like, you know, you want to hate it, but you gotta love it because it's so consistent. Just making, like, just keeping up with his content, like, just whatever it is, like, they don't let the hate get to them. They always have a story to tell, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not sure what this is based on, it's based off a character named Kibito. You know, he's playtesting for this thing, for playtesting this nerve gear, I think they called at the time, because it changed on the other seasons. But he plays in this little beta test, whatever. And then this guy who was the creator of this ends up trying to keep everybody in the virtual reality, and in a sense keep them as prisoners, to the point where if they were to get killed in the game, they would die in real life. So you see his adventures of how he overcomes that, as well as meeting new friends, you know, seeing his adventures and so forth. It's a really pretty, it seems really plain, but in plain sight, but as you watch it, it's a very good anime. You know, this first season is very good. Overall, I do recommend it. If you do get a chance, if you have Netflix, watch it before it does leave, right? So enough rambling about that. Now you wonder what is the actual date that this anime is leaving? You said June, but what date? Funny enough, it's the first of the month. You know how they do shit, but it's a possibility that it can stay if Netflix decides to renew the series by June 2nd.
What?
So I'm gonna have a chance, but it hasn't been a confirmation about them doing that, which is okay, since it's been on there for so long. But you're wondering, how does it work as far as why is SEO leaving? Now, I learned this too as well with Netflix. When Netflix happen to have any shows or things like that, they always have a span of keeping it for at least a amount of 3 to 5 years. Now, SAO at the time when it came out, even though it came out 2012, they actually had it on their platform on 2017. So since it's been what, 2-3 years now, or going on 3 years, I think that's kind of hitting this point where it's like 3 years. So that's most likely the reason why it's leaving. But leading up to my follow-up point about the other one, SAO2, aka BmanDaKilla line, would that be affected by as well? Not yet, because entirely it's a new different title of it and stuff, so it's not affected. But that was also on that platform in 2015, and like I said, they have a span of 3 to 5 years, so I'm pretty sure probably by 2020 or 2021 that will be the next scheduled anime to be leaving Netflix and replacing it with another one. So ironically, also too, to add on the fact though, despite that it's leaving in of SAO in general, or even BmanDaKilla, it still has a very high viewership though, even for BmanDaKilla, even though that season wasn't as popular as the first season, ironically. But people of the franchise love it so much that, you know, anything SAO related, they watch it. So that's good to know. Also, if you're also wondering where you can stream this, or where, since this is not on Netflix, or isn't going to be on Netflix anymore, are there any other places that do it? Of course, baby, there's always another way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna recommend some of the ways, but you if you can kind of get my hint at, you know, there's that. But the legal way,
Man, what the is you talking about?
What's that? I'm sorry, man. I wasn't thinking about it.
you know, is they have other streaming sites that I'm pretty sure that has it. You know what I'm saying? They also have a really good relationship with Aniplex as well, which is they also have a streaming service, and also to know the fact that they actually have a good relationship with them. So there's a possibility that they wanted to bring it back. They could, you know, but hey, Aniplex, can a brother get a SAO back again?
Hell no.
For like a year or so? They block.
You know it.
Yeah, nigga, we got you. Alright, cool. And there you go, it's coming back, you know, so just like that. But I just think that overall it's like it's time for, you know, something different to come in if it's been there for so long. And then, you know, it's possible. Nothing is never set in stone. It's a possibility that it's high coming back. You know, if you got good relationships and they just ask, you can get it back. But it's still streaming, you know, in other platforms like Brazil, Canada, France, Germany, India, Japan, Russia, etc. The whole full list is in the article as well. That's just some of the ones that, you know, that were on there that I wanted to mention. So all y'all are good, you know, as far as other streaming sites that can still stream this and stuff like that. It's always a way. So it's just one platform. I know a lot of people use Netflix, but there's other ways to see this. So it's not like this is the end of the world. In many ways, watching this anime, it's real old, you know, it's like 7 years old. So yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much it, man. My thoughts on it, I'm a little sad about it, but like I said, it's not hard to find this anime to actually watch it. If you're really serious and really dedicated to watching it, you can find it somewhere, or, you know, a friend, or hell, ask one of your homies, say, hey, can I borrow your Netflix or whatever, let me go and watch it and cram and shit. So it's possible. But if you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. It's a dope anime. I recommend it. You know what I'm saying? Forget what the haters say. Watch it yourself and then formulate your opinion, okay? Because I was a victim of that. I was always going off the opinion of what everybody else is saying, but when I watched it myself, I liked it. It was dope. All right. So with that being said, let me know you guys' comments down below. Are you sad that Netflix is letting go SAO? Do you feel like it should still be on there for a little bit longer? Things like that. Also, if you are a fan of SAO, what's your favorite season? Or are you caught up to SAO Realization, which is the third season? What's your thoughts about it? Like, don't spoil anything, but just let me know what you think about it and stuff like that. All right. So yeah, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe, everything like that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.
Nigga, we the fucking best. Y'all don't want it, y'all can't want it, y'all shouldn't want it. We the worst opponent. Got so much saying, got so many problems, got so many haters, they the motivators. I'm a cake chaser, not a whole chase. I'm a money maker.